Your Aunt Hetty should be grateful that the jury found Prue non compos mentis. Otherwise the Crown would be carting off the family's assets this very minute. Shrinking beneath the hedge, Minerva prayed they didn't come around the corner and see her.
Well, they couldn't find her anything else, Desmond said. She clearly wasn't in her right mind.
Minerva practically bit her tongue in half to keep from protesting. It had been an accident. An awful accident. Gran had said so. I suppose that's why your aunt wants the children at the service, Cousin Bertha said. To show people she doesn't care what they say about her daughter. Cousin Desmond snorted.
Actually, Aunt Hetty has some notion that the brats should say goodbye in person. Cursed woman never has a problem with flouting society when it suits her, no matter what it means to the rest of...
As the voices moved away, Minerva scooted out of her hiding place to flee in the opposite direction. Unfortunately, when she darted around the corner of the maze, she ran right into a gentleman. She tried to scurry away, but the man caught her.
"Hold on now, moppet!" he cried as he struggled to restrain her. "I'm not going to hurt you. Be still, I say."
She was on the verge of biting him when she caught sight of who it was. Her brother's 18-year-old friend Giles Masters, who had come for the funeral with his family. Cousin Desmond had wanted to keep the gathering small on account of the scandal, but Gran had said that the children needed their friends at a time like this. Perhaps, since he wasn't family, Minerva could convince him to help her. "Please, let me go," she begged. "And don't tell anyone I'm here."
"But everyone is waiting on you so they can start the service."
She dropped her eyes, embarrassed by her cowardice. "I can't go in there. I read what the papers said about, you know." Mamma shooting Papa and then herself. Her voice rose into hysteria. "I can't bear to see Mamma with a hole in her chest and Papa with... no face." The very thought made her tremble again.
"Ah,"
he squatted down.
"You think they'll be lying in the casket exactly as they were found?"
She bobbed her head.
"You needn't worry about that, dear girl," he said gently. "Your father's casket is closed, and they've made your mother look pretty again. You won't see the hole in her chest, I swear. There's nothing to fear."
She chewed on her lower lip, not sure if she should believe him. Sometimes her older brothers tried to trick her to get her to behave, and Gran always said Mr. Masters was a devilish scoundrel. "I don't know, Mr. Masters."
"Giles, we're friends, aren't we?"
I suppose."
"How about this?" he went on. "If you come with me into the chapel, I'll hold your hand for the service. Whenever you get frightened, you can squeeze mine as hard as you like."
Gathering her courage, she gazed into his face. He had kind eyes, the colour of forget-me-nots, honest eyes like Gran's. She swallowed. "You promise that Mamma and Papa won't look like how the paper said?"
"I swear it."
He made an X over his chest with appropriate solemnity.
"Cross my heart and hope to die."
Rising, he offered her his hand.
"Will you come with me?"
Though her heart pounded in her chest, she let him take her hand, and when he led her into the chapel, she found he hadn't lied. Papa's casket was closed. Though she knew what must lay inside, she pretended that Papa was as he had always been. It helped that Mamma looked like a sleeping, dressed-up version of herself. But what helped the most was Giles keeping hold of her hand. He clasped it throughout the service, even when Cousin Desmond's bratty son Ned sniggered. Every time she got scared or sad, she squeezed Giles's hand and he squeezed back to show that she wasn't alone. Somehow that made everything tolerable. He didn't release her hand until the caskets